And we're on for reverse sweep would be needed by the 100th Thief now, and you can see those GG.bet odds are favoring FURIA something cruel. We're away, and Liaz has a bit of early information across mid into Boiler, the jumps, the jiggles, the peaks. He's been able to spot a couple of members coming up alt middle. Sound cues will not be made as the silent boost in towards window room from Queserato. If Art's head will come on through. Some fumbles in second middle mean that, well, Liaz definitely heard something.
Yeah, coercing that rotation. You've got 4 players here now.
Yeah, JK has a solo B.
He's still got a little bit of contact, though, so he's going to be kind of kept somewhat around, but Yuri's already getting a little bit proactive. He has the smoke, he has the molly. That's spotted by Jacob, so call can be made. Liaz now on red alert. He's kind of towards quad side, so a little bit of a tricky scenario. There's the kills coming in clean so far. The T's not making it through too smoothly as the one tried to join up through top middle. Liaz, stunner. That's exactly what you want to see. Keeping it quiet, keeping it calm, keeping it clean. Henny to try and do any disruption, any damage, anything he can. Oh, the knives are out. There we go. Cash in the bank.
Yeah, that right there. A little bit of revenge to what happened to Azza over on Vertigo. And that is a great way to start things off. Clean is the word I want to run with. Probably a lot of players on the Thieves there who didn't take any damage will be able to upgrade their Kevlar into head armor for that cheaper price, meaning they can buy even more potent weapons and get up full kits of utility. You can see 2 MP9s, make that 3 on the board with full sets of nades behind them. 2 M4s, 1 for Grat, 1 for Liaz, who did get that knife kill. Only 1 diffuse kit, and that's in Az's hand. So if we do find ourselves into a post plant, keep that in mind. On the other side of things, Art, the absolute madman, has the AK-47. That one was dropped across from Vinny. Let's put head armor behind it. The remainder with Glocks, a P250 for Henny. So damage is the name of the game here. It's just going to take 1 kill for Art, and this round could snowball.
Art scares the life out of me, and he's scared the life out of the CTs until then. Gratisfaction keeping control. AK does filter back through, so playing with fine margin. Yes, overwhelmed. And now JKS trying to make the play through Banana, unaware of the player towards Sewer. Does keep control of him as Queserato's making a run for it. He's got himself a rifle. Nice amount of HP.
A lot of space as well here. Because he's just legged this and he hasn't taken, you know, any time to walk or take any other jewels, he's found himself over towards that B site. With the bomb down, it doesn't seem like the Thieves have any need to rotate too far away. But one of the factors when the bomb is down, if the CT is set on it like a little bit of an egg, they can be found out. Easier to clear out positions around the bomb once you know where it is dropped. JKS will be playing the jiggle. Over towards A, you're going to have Liaz and Jacob dropping on back to regroup. That smoke is fantastic. That's going to lock him out until roughly 20 seconds. And now they know Queserado's position. Throwing away the M4. I'm not sure if he wanted to try and find more damage with that or not.
He's off.
Oh, dear. Through the smoky pokes, Jacob will take him down now. The buy can come through from that of FURIA.
They were so aware of where he'd put that too.
They don't have go-go gadget arms, unfortunately.
Sadly not.
So FURIA will be able to buy in. It won't be the greatest of buys. I'm sure Art's more than happy to rock a Mac 10. Okay. Never mind. AK head armor. Doesn't want any utility behind this. Henny hasn't purchased any utility either until now. 2 flashbangs. So let's see. FURIA aren't working with a lot. The rifles are great. There's 4 up on the other side of things as well. And JKS with that MP9. 3 over towards top Banana within the early stages. Queserato hiding behind that smoke. Seeing if we can find them jumping up on towards the half wall. And we saw this boost against EG the other day.
Oh, this is dangerous for the CTs. Jacob's kind of been trapped into an awkward position. Luckily, JKS will bail him out. Oh my god, they line up. Oh god, it's all falling apart. Guns out gameplay, just Art Queserato winning fights on both sides of the map. And now the last 2 are so isolated, they can't really leave their post. You're seeing Liaz lean towards CT Archer. It's the right place to be, as Az is all by himself. He's spotting Queserato there, and both on either side. There's the molly. As soon as he looks for it, Queserato finds the timing just right. Bomb to be planted, and Liaz still having Art to handle as well.
Yeah, they poked up middle, they found that kill onto Grat, and then they dipped away, and Liaz had to stick around. They weren't sure where the attack was coming in because it was stereo frags all around. And now Art trying to lock in Liaz, see if he can take this last rifle away, and it's looking good. Art's timing on this. If he makes noise jumping into the pit, Liaz will get the jump on him. Liaz has heard that. How far does Art want to go? Up towards the bike, jumping on out. Liaz should have him here, unless he fluffs the lines. Takes down 1 AK. His position's given up. Vinny's close by, coming through library. I think Liaz should be able to survive this one here. wouldn't make sense to go for the hunt. FURIA haven't been able to build up any cash. We're still in the very early stages here in the second map. Technically, the third for FURIA, as they have that one map advantage by coming through that upper bracket. So only 15 more rounds for FURIA to lift the ESL Pro League Season 12 trophy. Seems pretty easy, Lauren.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 15 more. Just look at it that way. 15 more rounds.
15 more rounds.
One round at a time, all that nonsense. Grat's actually going to have the AWP here. That's been dropped across from JKS. Yeah, so JKS, because he kept that MP9, had residual cash. So this is still a scary round here from the Thieves. If they can steal this one back within the early stages, it might catch FURIA off guard. They shouldn't be expecting an AWP to be out on the board. Look how quick they're walking into Banana, though. Art is insane.
He's just so confident, so aggressive. And he's playing right with that smoke, almost ahead of it. But JKS going to be spotted tucking back in. Down he goes. Art is just sharp as attack. Already in on this one. As a spotted K-Serato, that's not bad. They're going to stop anyone trying to weasel their way around, but Art's on for the fight, and Art's feeling confident. He's taking every fight he can. He's creating space and safety. As Gratisfaction, I doubt he really wants to lose that AWP.
Well, another round here in the bag for FURIA. And I think they might want to consider chasing now that they know that AWP is on the board. Looks like they've been given a lot of room. Pushing down Banana now will be Yuri. He's got Vinny with him. Also part and parcel of this will be Art, the entry frag factor. And they are chasing. They have 20 seconds left. The bomb halfway ticked. A little bit of residual time when that bad boy goes off too. And well, straight over towards Halls and Pitt. So they know exactly where the Thieves will be. Holding onto these guns is going to be important. Boosting up towards the porch side. Art fluffs the jump, but it's not going to be the end of the world here as they continue forward. Jacob needs to get something done here because Grat's going to be under a lot of trouble. Jacob grabs one, the push through. Grat's going to find Art. Yuri, does he want to continue forward? He's just going to hold off. And the guns will be saved. Important for the Thieves. I don't think we'll see too much investment behind them going into round number 5, but at least they get a shot at finding a little bit more damage. And there's always a chance. There was the Vertigo round where they had those USPs and saved rifles. They almost turned that one on its head. As is purchased into a flash here, Liaz has actually got a Zeus, so expect him to play close up towards the window room, boiler, or halls. Flash Raza, we need to see where that one goes down. He's actually towards the arch side, ready to set Jacob up. So when Jacob feels the timing right, the flash will come through. There it is. Swings, and Henny flashed on up, takes him down. Azza picks up the rifle. Can he get any more done? And there we go. One threat already dealt with very, very easily, Lauren.
Yeah, this is quick stuff. JKS did some damage to Art, but Art's still going to keep going. Gratisfaction reveals his location. There's Liaz noting all these players. Ooh, he needs this. Quick reaction from Vinny. And Liaz, how much damage? Did he do anything? Couldn't survive it. Too many players, too quick on the reaction. I guess at least he buys time for Gratisfaction to try and potentially stay alive.
Yeah, so what you should do right now if you are FURIA is obviously cross your T's, dot your I's, make sure nobody's home. But plant that bomb, leave one individual with it, maybe tucked in towards Halls or Pit, and send the other two out on a hunt. A very quick one indeed. Because next round, with the loss bonus that the Thieves are working with, 2,400, the AWP doesn't really feel like a possibility. Doesn't feel like something they would have otherwise. They're not going to chase. They're going to let him keep it. And that might be something they regret in round number 6. But so far, just the way that Art has been leading the charge here, he's setting the tone. And we've spoken about the duality between Art and Henny in the past. The fact that Art likes to do these aggressive plays and even does it with the AWPing. He does the secondary AWPing for the team. And the fact that Henny doesn't need to be the entry frag AWPer on their T sides, I think that opens him up for a lot more late round, a lot more clutch plays. And he's been a fantastic closer for this team. Coming into the grand final, he was tied for first in terms of 1vx situations with NAF. There's this kill from Liaz one more time. Silence USP. Down, knife out, the hop around. And that was all she wrote. So Thieves taking another early pause. We saw similar scenes, I think, within the first 8 rounds of play. In the last map, 2 timeouts were called. You don't want to let this one get away from you. I said 15 rounds before. Well, now it's only 13 rounds needed for FURIA. And the Thieves, they want to do this. It will have to be the reverse sweep. They have to win the next 3 maps on the trot. Inferno, Train, and then Nuke.
I'd be happy to see another map, honestly.
Well, yeah, we would all be happy to see another map, Lauren, especially the Aussies who stayed up till 4 a.m. The amount of times we've watched and had heartbreak. But the fact they made it to the final, I think, is one of the more surprising factors. I think we were all expecting to see the EG FURIA rematch.
Yep.
Liquid is looking like a shadow of them former selves. The Thieves only limped into the playoffs. These weren't the names that we were expecting to be seeing here. It would have been FURIA, it would have been EG, but it's not to be. And the buyers are back on out. The Thieves cobbled together what they can.
Ooh, the pace, it's art.
Look at him go.
It's no P90, but he's straight up with that rifle. JKS nade to hand. They've got to be so careful because he just plays so fast. It's just sheer aggression. Serato going to catch the flak on that one. Falls away slightly, but they're all on this. There's not much backing away from this. It feels like a commitment's about to happen. Here comes some flashes, here comes the hit. Gratisfaction off the angle, JKS, there's 2 more players here. Gratisfaction, that's huge. He needs to slow this down though. JKS called upon, has to deliver. Gratisfaction again, they're finally holding them back. They're meeting the mad aggression. But Yuri, the last one standing. Smoke goes in, Jacob on his own now. Does have a player beside, but they're just getting there in time now. Gratisfaction should be able to keep this safe as Liaz is watching the retreat in case he tried to back away.
He's tucked in very safely here, not giving up his life, not giving up a jewel. Means the rotation up Banana will be late, but Yuri to force that would need to find a kill or 2. Azza with the flash ready. Grat ready to swing from the Coffin's position and now tucked on in on low HP will be Jacob. Grat to finish things off. 3 for him. 1
Is
for
that
Jacob.
all they left up?
Yeah, exactly right. It comes back to bite them almost immediately, and it was a 3-man B-lean. Now, we noticed yesterday with the Thieves taking on EG, they made some pretty bad gamble calls on their CT side. It was a 5-round haul for them on their CT side of Inferno. It was the T side where we were impressed. And here's Grat being able to deal with this. So that attack that you saw come through, it was more of an explosion from FURIA, right? It was with flashes. It wasn't with the smoke. So they weren't going for a standard execute, trying to catch them off guard. Here's the run boost for Grat over towards middle. How much more damage can he find? He's across quickly. Flash is good, smoke is better. Back towards Banana they go. Art, the absolute madman.
It's relentless.
You just love to see it. Look how quick up. It's like a minute 30. He's already pushed them back from Banana. He's behind the Molotov. They're going to flash and go again. Look at this.
They know the orb's over towards A. They know it has been for a while. Art straight in, round through the back lines. They've got every bit of control, barring the site at the moment, and they know what's not been kept just yet. Jacob going to be asked a tall task, and he sprays him wildly. JKS is still standing though, but not for long, as Vinny's going to remove him from the scenario. As yes, the players are coming back around, but as of now, Molly to hand, the bomb's actually still in a bit of a precarious spot. Maybe that player on Banana could do something, but Vinny's pushed it. They're still pushing. They're still getting in their faces.
He wants more.
Gratisfaction has no idea. Vinny is still going to press this issue. Now, there's a chance Liaz is a little further ahead than they'd like, but no, the Molly still comes in. Still focused. And Vinny still looking for Gratisfaction.
Smoke's about to clear. Probably about 5 seconds left, and Vinny dips on away. So maybe the save call for the Thieves, unless Liaz can find a frag. Flash comes through. No one picking his position now. Nades coming out from Liaz. Has to go huge. Spam will come in, and Serato goes down, but time is the problem. They're going to save.
Okay. AK for Liaz. Quick flash out. He's trying to get out. You can see the chase, though. I think it's Art who's trying to hunt him down. See how quick Art is. Oh, just saw him on the corner. He's not going to stop. Vinny's on the chase as well. These guys, they're just so hyper-aggressive.
You see that pace into the B site, though. As soon as they get top Banana control, which isn't being fought for by the Thieves, even with the AWP round that we have from Grad over there, they're waiting for those type of contact plays. Assuming it wasn't going to be the same case 2 rounds in a row, while FURIA doubled down, and it was Vinny, the hero. Because a lot of room was taken, they wrapped through construction, went around the back lines. Jacob and JKS both had kills to slow it down, but Vinny with 3 massive frags had basically won the round single-handedly there. So these pace changes from FURIA, they keep you on your guard. If you're 100 Thieves, it's harder to play the smoke molly defense. You never know when an attack's coming through. Have to have rifle out, and here's Grat, AWP, saved on through. Nade damage early. Getting spammed, this is going to be heard.
Oh god, he's in so much trouble. He wants one with him, he can't even do it. He tried to help out, he tried to assist towards B after the previous hit that came through. Now JKS feeling like he's on an island. Gets one for free.
Oh,
Art's still there. I thought it was a flash then. It is a smoke coming in towards Coffins. And he stemmed the bleeding for now, but at what cost? Yuri aggressing as well. There's just everywhere on the map is being attended to by FURIA.
Yeah, the Thieves have some attendance out of their own this round. Actually able to win some big heads-up duels. Jacob slowing down that mid-aggression. JKS with 1 through the smoke and a lot of damage onto Art. Now, if you are FURIA, while winning this round, seems relatively impossible. but damage continues to be the name of the game. Neither team being able to establish a bank right now. FURIA will get the $1,400 loss bonus in the following. Thieves with the $2,400.
Chad, we almost saw a 1v4, mate. I'm not writing anything out.
Let me tell you, Lauren, this round's done. That's a virtual guarantee.
All the faith in the world in Liaz. Because they're creeping this. They're trying it. Oof. Good work, Liaz. Keeps it safe. Oh, it's gone. Now Henny. A casual 1v4, 20 seconds. Don't see it happening now.
You can get the AWP. That's not too bad. So you just have to win this duel against Liaz or find the timing.
I'm seeing Azza coming over as well.
Ooh, there's the AWP. Now the save. I think Jacob will give him the room. The flank from JKS is going to be too poorly timed, but Jacob pushing through there, takes the AWP away.
He's up for it.
Yeah, and he gets it for Gratisfaction, who's actually been coming alive in the last few days. It's one of the players we've been noting with more of an impact. We spoke to Azza in the post-game interview after their EG win, just saying everybody's been playing with more confidence. Big focus on their mental health, not playing scared CS anymore. And you're in a pretty scary position, if I'm going to be completely honest. The Thieves would have to go for this reverse sweep in a best of 5. Means we'd be in for an absolute marathon of an evening. Stranger things have happened, but FURIA, just with the pace in which they're approaching this game, it's the team that we know and love. It's the team that puts a smile on your face. Breaking the meta of Counter-Strike. JKS under pressure. Molotov's good. Jacob to oversee. He goes down to the boost. JKS needs a multi-kill here. He's struggling.
God, he's in trouble. Yeah, Az has now got everything to deal with. 3 players coming his way. Yes, Yuri's over towards the other side, but he is very alone and only had 1 kill so far. K-Serato isolated, takes him. And now the other 2. Molly goes in, buys a bit of time, gives himself a chance to readjust. Hearing Henny, he knows that he's close by. Az has got to be careful here. He's burning it live. The flash comes out. They've caught it themselves. All 3 are lined up, though. Azza, he can't find the right place, the right time, or any of the right kills. Oh, God, Gratisfaction's in danger. That's going to bail him out of it, though. Henny and Yuri trying to get that cross through. Liaz, nice damage, but Henny's pushed Gratisfaction, and now Liaz in the 1v1.
What's the 2 clutch masters? Impact has been seen throughout the regular season from both of these in the 1vx situations. Who's going to come out on top? Liaz pushes forward, the plant goes down, spamming away. Henny lives, and Henny wins another one. Topping the charts for clutches for the season, continuing forward here, and that's a backbreaker of a round against the Thieves. Their money is shattered. Azza, JKS, Jacob, they could probably make an argument to upgrade here, but Liaz and Grat, they're not working with anything. And this fell apart. This was just a partial upgrade from FURIA. Tough one to lose for the Thieves, and they're just down to these pistols.
Okay. It was the T-sides that impressed us, though, from the Thieves in previous games. I still want to see if they can maybe muster something once we get there. They're keeping up for now. Hello?
Okay, that's a 1G.
We'll take that.
I'll take that. Jacob with 2 massive Deagle kills. They're turning this one on its head. The flash was good from Azza. They've capitalized on the chaos. It's now a 2-on-5.
All the guns are slightly further away, though. I'm not sure if Jacob can find anything. He's right in that smoke. Vinny knows it. He's got an AK for himself. He's just about picked that up and taken it away. But there's more in that smoke. It's not just one. It's JKS too. Yuri's found space through Boiler. So looking to maybe open up, but the bomb's still down by T-Stairs, and JKS finding that frag towards Banana has isolated Yuri all to himself. They know where he is. He knows that he wants to get rid of Gratisfaction, who's just buying time. He's going to toy with him.
Look where the bomb is. They need to find it. Azza's going to run over it right now. He just needs to turn around. He's seen it. It's on the scooter. They can lock this down. 48 seconds on the clock. Now he's locked on in. Jacob on the flank. Yuri pushing down through his own smoke. Oh.
Got the timing. Oh my God, he's found Jacob.
He's being gifted some kills here. JKS with the AWP. The shot's missed.
He's got 37 HP. This is so doable for Yuri. 30 seconds. Okay, smoke goes up. Hey, it's FURIA, though. I feel as though he's just going to walk through it. Checks for the crossfire on Banana. It's not there. They're both towards T-spawn. Not a common fight we're going to have, but with 19 seconds now, he's got to make up his mind as to what to do. He's trying to find that second player. Through the smoke we go. Oh my God, he's found JKS.
Azza just has to live. He can't plant.
Just stay alive. Do not get found. Yuri crests the corner. Can't see Azza. Azza plays it quiet. Oh my God, they're right next to each other. He's heard the door. 2 seconds. Azza just needs to live, and he does do that, and then some. But that was way too close.
That all kicked off with Art going down to his own Molotov there, assisted by JKS's damage. I'm not sure if it was a nade over the top. So you can see it was. The nade landed perfectly on Art's head. Pushes forward, flame spread. A little bit more damage than he was expecting. The later it's there, the more damage it does. And Yuri, look, he made sure that the Thieves didn't get away with a bunch of free guns. Kept it costly. The money now on the FURIA side of things as we go back and forth. These teams, they don't want to give an inch. Jacob also with that multi-frag on the Deagle. Again, FURIA will force buy in. This time just one AK for Art, a bunch of upgraded pistols. Nice nade onto Vinny. But they need to be careful of this aggression, the Thieves. They've been peppered by it time and time again. In their face, these rounds can spiral very quickly. Liaz going for his signature play over towards Halls. Dips this smoke, plays the feet. Yuri crosses, so he has seen one. He's dipping quickly behind.
That could be big. Wait, he's been spotted, though. He could be in danger, but he stays alive for now. Nicely helped out by Gratisfaction finding Art. Spraying in again. And they're all close by. Caserato's got himself the rifle, so maybe he can find Liaz. No. Well controlled by Liaz, falls away towards Pit after that initial aggression towards the apartments. Az is there in support. They've got the bomb locked down, and most of the danger men have now been eliminated. Yes, there's still a Deagle. Yes, there is a CZ and armor, but that rifle's removed, or that util's gone. There's one rifle for Vinny. Trade comes in, keeping it safe. It may not be clean, or at least squeaky clean, but we'll take rounds at this point.
Clean enough. You know, you have a shower. You don't always wash behind your ears, do you, Lauren?
I bloody hope you do, you dirty boy.
Oh, maybe that's
What's wrong
just
with
me. All right. I don't think I've washed my hair in over... I won't say.
All right, Asmongold out.
I won't say.
That's just filthy.
Well, this is a good round and a chance for the Thieves to breathe a little bit. And us to do the same thing. Rush, how the fingers going out there, mate? They warmed up today?
Yeah, feeling good. They're putting to work here by the FURIA side, to be honest, but it's good fun.
All over the shop. This is the Counter-Strike we love to see, and it looks like
true.
The Thieves, it looks like they want to fight as well, Rush. You've seen some scrimmier moments out of a few of them.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to counter it. There's a lot of dense, population of players at certain areas where I feel like they're just trying to put up a wall to stop FURIA, breaking through, pretty much.
Yeah, and they've been able to deal with it on a couple of occasions. We've seen on a few of these executes, especially over towards the B side, the pace in which Art can take those rounds. With this money, they have to take a save. So, Rush, you want to do a bit of Grand Finals casting for everyone?
Grand Finals casting.
Yeah.
Pressure's on now. No run boost coming into mid. It looked like they were trying to set it up. They're just waiting, though. This could be a slow round as they pounce out. Gratisfaction's going to mow them all down. Maybe not now, but with the flash from Azza, they're all going to be blind. Azza's in support, so even if Grat goes down... Oh, it could get dangerous, though, but... It looks like they're holding on to fine, but of course it's Art who gets the frag.
Yeah, he didn't want him to get the ace.
You don't like to see it. Some nice movement from Art as always, but what can you do?
Put that one on the resume, Rush, all right?
Yeah, sure, we'll do. Grand Finals.
Give your mama a call after.
I will do. I'll let her know.
All right, well, FURIA having to call a timeout now, 7-5. And I said this on Vertigo. I'll say it again here on Inferno. I think that these teams... This sounds silly, but they've both shown very good T-halves in a lot of their campaigns. So if you are on the CT side like the Thieves, you want to be limiting these T sides as much as possible. Make sure you're winning out the CT halves. I think 8 rounds, making sure 8 or 9 is probably a good place to be. On Inferno, 9 or 10 is probably where I would like to be sitting. But
you get everything you like against FURIA, though, do you?
That's what I mean. It's just with how potent their T sides can be, you have to probably just settle for the half win. Here comes the flash. Not a bad little... crossfire. It was more costly than I think they would like it to be. So they lost 2 players in this, one through a TK, and Azza going down to the Glock there of Art. But eventually mopped on up, and the guns will come back on out. So maybe back towards that B approach from FURIA where they found success earlier on. Will be the 4-man B lean. The Thieves going for a big old gamble stack here.
I feel like they're reading into it, knowing, well, those B hits were looking pretty spicy, so maybe that's going to be the call. But Gratisfaction's been actually a big impact player, 16 kills. Already. Good to see him on fine form. It was an early stack towards B. It has now dissipated, but Art's on this, and he plays ahead of most of the smokes they have. More than willing to take the fights. There they go. Smokes going up. Art baiting the corner. He's in already, playing through this. Jacob's on the other side of that smoke. I think Art's going to have the advantage on it. He does. Jacob completely unawares, and now I'm pretty sure that's only JKS over there. It is. The master of spray now has to stay alive against plenty of players. Smoke to his left to buy a bit of room to play with. And the smokes are just occluding the T's for now. Nice work from JKS, though. Still holding on by himself. Henny, though, tips the scales back favorably towards the T side. Bomb yet to cross.
Oh, there's deep smoke from FURIA every time. It just locks up this rotation. And unfortunately for the Thieves, it feels like it has to be a save call. bomb's yet to be planted. You are right there.
Yuri scares the life out of me, though. The fact that he's slow working this. He's gotten so much room. The bomb's actually heading back round towards A. So, in a weird turn of events, if they find Yuri, it does get scary, but would you predict him to be here? I mean, we check our corners and you look with intent, but Gratisfaction will be horribly surprised. And yeah, Yuri's now got the AWP. Liaz is on it, tries to bait the shot. He does, nice work. But now he knows where the bomb's planted. If he wanted to just quickly speed off the back of this, he could. There is a bit of timing to this now. Henny pulling up behind him, going to be towards Library. Liaz knows that he doesn't know he hasn't left the side, but he knows there might be a chance that someone's on the flank. He's turned it. That's stunning from Liaz, but now he has to find that final player. Vinny tucked on the side. It looks like Liaz has an idea. He's got an inkling. He does have a kit, so he's not in the most hurry. Checks the closed box. Oh, he's got contact.
6
Both
bullets.
AKs. He's down to 2, and he can't make it count. Vinny saves the day. It got a little dicey at the end, though.
Yeah, they almost made that one a miracle round there, the Thieves. FURIA doing everything right. Yuri cutting off the rotation. Liaz, 1-on-3 situation would have been absolutely phenomenal stuff there to pull out a big round. But the scoreline now sitting at 7-6. The Thieves still have the win. Or the lead, I should say. The money is good enough to get a buy going. It's just Liaz who'll be down to the CZ75. Gratisfaction still with the AWP. Needs some more opening impact from him. And Aaron Azza, he's pushing forward. Needs to find one. Quesarado falls. The spam is good. He takes Art out as well. And even more damage down to Vinny. But over towards A. They're quickly going.
We haven't seen a clean fight. Well, I don't want to say clean, but a victorious fight for the Thieves towards Banana. Now, you could see the reflection kind of, tipping the other way. They want to try and hit back towards A, but they had to pick up that bomb. They have to ensure that no one's quickly behind them. They're having to go through the protocols they don't really like doing. Vinny going for the nutmeg as Yuri tries to get space towards Quad. First time we're seeing the Thieves find that really nice early advantage, especially on Banana. Jacob's still in position, but now he's going to have a lot more to deal with. They're going to hear this.
Yeah, both teams almost out of utility. So the
Dangerous
flash...
game, Jacob. It's turned. He's got the frag.
Done well.
He's got to make the call for help, though. Az is on the way, but he's already low. 2 flashes in hand. They might be coming in now. Jacob, the immovable rock. He has to keep buying time, keep doing work. He set Azza up. Very well played in the end between Azza and Jacob controlling Banana.
Clean round there, and that means going into the final round of play. The buy advantage will stay with the Thieves. A chance to win the half 9-6. Azza with the early aggression, the in-game leader. Noted his performances in the last couple of days. Definitely been trending in the right direction. And a big 3 frags from him, combining with Jacob. 9-6 is an awful lot better than 8-7, let me tell you. Rat flashed off the line, just the pistols. Fast up mid this time. Art leading the charge. Has to respect that Molotov. So they want to try and...
He doesn't want to respect anything. He just wants to push. Gratisfaction might be dead in the water. He is. Art's in there. Picks up the AWP, bounds through towards Arch. The push doesn't stop until Azza says so. 2 now dead. Jacob quickly on the flank. Got to be careful here. There is someone in the smoke with him. Pretty sure that's been called. Yeah, JKS set up for success off the back of it as Henny. A 1v4 to try and get that half looking a little nicer for FURIA, but this could be a good close for the Thieves. Liaz, isolated, found. Nice from Henny, has to turn and do more. Not gonna happen. The Thieves post a good CT side. FURIA now have to weather the storm. Do we see the Thieves of yesterday with that explosive T side? Or is it all but over?
have the time. Always talks about all the other guys. Will I ever understand? Without her, it's not fair. I need you back. No more crying at the end. I'll do it again.
We have to start asking the question of, do you believe in miracles at this point? Reverse sweep coming from a lower bracket run. They did win out the half, the Thieves, but against them is FURIA. And a bit of a miracle of their own coming in towards NA, looking absolutely unstoppable throughout the regular play, barely dropping games. And the style they brought was like no other. And now it's their turn on the CT side, however, to dictate the pace, to try and bring it against them is the Thieves. This grand finals time, this could be all over in a half. The Thieves need to put up some numbers here.
Okay, Serrato, very similar scenes to what we saw from Liaz in that first half, but, well, guess what? Over to Port B we go. Liaz has been finding some entries, and there's another one tucked in towards Sandbag as Henny. Can he respond? No, he can't. Liaz finds the double, and forward the Thieves press. Smoked on off by Art. Maybe they'll reconsider the force on in, even tickling him up through the smoke here, and he's having to exchange some bullets through. This is looking good for the Thieves. Liaz, bit of a force here on these entries.
His pistol rounds have been his own. Yuri's going to get the information. They're back down in the bottom of mid here. Now, keep in mind, Serato is still over towards pit. He's been staying there pretty safe with the kit as well. No armor, but he's going to be well geared up for this. Nice shot there. Takes down as a clean as you like. Spots out JKS. Gets a 1v1 on it. Oh, it's all falling to pieces. Leaving it in the hands of the capable young man, JKS. The 1v2. USP to hand. Now looks for the frag. Getting tagged up, though. Knows one's on the site. Now sees the other. Does he work out? They're both there. Bombs obviously in their hands. Yuri feeling bold on the 11 HP, but JKS needs this. Down to just 5 bullets here. That reload could be the death of him. In 40 seconds. Flash comes in. Could have lost the positional. No, they're still both there. No one crossed out. Tries to make his move. Gets a good tag. They're both one shot. He just needs a couple more of these to land. 4 bullets is all he's got left. Looks for his old trusty Glock. Back to hand. We go again. 20 seconds still. It's a labor of love now. Spots out one. Oh my God, where are these shots going? This is terrible stuff. It's not clean, it's nervy.
10 seconds now, he has to go. Oh, that was a round that the Thieves kicked off with 2 opening kills and it all fell apart. Serato from the pit. Absolutely denying with Yuri. Deary me. A round that the Thieves probably should have had any day of the week. This is how we kicked her off. This is where it looked so good. And if they continued forward, Hart was on the other side, all on his lonesome on a bit of an island. The rotation a long ways away. And that was some tense scenes, some tense moments there. as the once fired up Thieves are looking a little bit disgruntled after losing a round that should have been theirs. Pistols will come out. They're going to be opting for the rifles in the following. See Liaz on the Deagle. Everybody else will be having the Glocks. And, well, it will be a bonus round and a half for FURIA. I don't expect them to have too many casualties here. That means they'll carry 4 of these MP9s through to round number 18. And that's when we'll see aggressive play come out. I hope to see something either very fast down Banana, using the SMGs to close the range, or even some aggressive plays down mid and alt mid to take away anything that the Thieves may be hoping and dreaming of. Henny grabs 3, Yuri and K Serato for the final 2. They only lost 1 player. So let's see if Henny just wants to buy in with a rifle, because these SMGs, I don't see any real need for them to upgrade right now. These type of bonus rounds is what we used to talk about a couple years ago when we were still playing with the old economy system. Now the MP9s are basically part and parcel of a lot of gun rounds. Let's see if they opt to do anything funky with them. So it is Vinny, it is Art, and it is K Serato who will be over towards A with his MP9. Just going for a standard Banana control, it looks like. Smoke down deep, Molotov automatically extinguished. Azza, in-game leader, going to lead the way. About to take a chunk of nade damage. Oh, it's not a bit deep, so he has to be careful. On the other side, Vinny and Art are close.
Oh, Vinny's done him. Liaz, sloppy recover,
Again?
but it is a recovery. 1 HP. He is just about breathing, but it's going to cause Henny to have to sit towards that B side of things. K Serato and Yuri are both dedicated towards the apartments, might need to back away from this as well and kind of fall in towards keeping eye towards Banana. These boys are now leading up that way. Liaz hasn't backed away, but he might offer himself up for the trade. JKS could be tasked with keeping control of the back lines. The timing's going to be a factor here. If he takes too long on that smoke and doesn't check the back, there could be a problem building. And now as it hits, they might be encouraged to go forward. He's quickly joined up with the rest. The molly goes in towards the back. Henny's going to be under pressure. He's over towards Emo. And the rest of the CT side are quickly heading behind him. There goes JKS. There's the swing from Henny, but it surely sets in motion the final 2 through Banana.
Yeah, they have to be on high alert that this push is a possibility. They're using their utility now just to hold them at bay. The bomb will go down. 40-second timer about to start. I think we have K Serato actually timed out here, but damage was already done. So yeah, the round will continue. We will be having a timeout after this of a technical variety just to get him back in the server. Now, the way that the rules play out is if damage is already done, and the kills were already on, as you can see what position he's pushed to, the round has to be played on through. We don't know what could have happened, and we can't replay it after those opening kills. So we play her as she lies, and you play to the whistle, ladies and gentlemen. Just like in any other form of competition, wait till the ref makes the call, and that'll be the bomb going off. So 10 rounds on the board for the Thieves, and they get away with one. So let's just take a moment, as this will be a technical timeout. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get things fixed. In the digital realm, Lauren, I am, let's say, computer illiterate. We have like the most awesome PCs, right? Well, actually you don't. The rest of us do.
Mine is good. It's just weird. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Well, mine's like, so this is how...
It just randomly shuts down.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's me. It's a me problem. I don't know what it is, but it's always a me problem because everybody else is fine. It's just me. It's like, oh, things just reboot, okay? Here were the opening kills coming in from Liaz. He was able to mop up a bit of a mess here because Vinny, he took down Azza without too many troubles whatsoever. Henny did his best to slow down the ascent onto the B bomb site. And as soon as Jacob finds this kill, they lock out that play up through Banana. And that was the round for the Thieves. And the Thieves do need this to keep us in it. If you are just joining us, grand final, FURIA coming through the upper bracket, 1 map advantage in the best of 5. The Thieves, they've already lost map number 1 and started with the 1 map disadvantage, so they're in the hole, 0-2 right now. If FURIA take this, they take the series, they win ESL Pro League Season 12 for North America. If the Thieves win, we keep on going. 3 more maps on the table, potentially. Inferno need to be finished, train, and then nuke if we need to get there. But it's quite the task. You don't normally see teams climbing a mountain of this magnitude. We get back underway. Art has the AWP over towards Banana. Slower up through the Banana positions. Grat on the log. K Serato's taken a huge chunk of damage, so he was spammed through from JKS. That's a big amount of damage, but it's unconfirmed. They have no idea that they did that.
Just be a nice bonus for later.
It's always good when your name pops up in the feed.
It does. Just like that. Aren't going to make it look easy, but a quick trade. Gratisfaction. Season Orb. Fancy's taking it away from Art. Yuri, Vinny, all on the way. This is off the back of that 1-for-1 trade out so far, but obviously it shows a lot more. Azza caught in no man's land, smoke to hand. Now they're going to be forced to fight in front of it. Jacobs kind of picked up the pace here as well. They're fighting this out. This is such a bloodied battle between these two. Mad aggression from both sides. And again, Caserato's right there.
Four bodies.
You didn't think they'd triple
Look at
dip,
Vinny.
but there they are. And now Vinny had waited
there's
so
no way.
patiently. JKS surely unawares. He is. It's going to be quick and easy for FURIA there.
Look at that. Look at all the bodies. Look at the top left. Every single player goes down
Going back.
within the mouth of Banana. Absolute carnage, and that's exactly what you can say for the Thieves in their money situation right now. JKS with 3750, he can get an AK and head armor, but I think they'll just opt for a save round. The loss bonus for them, it's, well, 2,400 in the following. 1,400 right now for that of FURIA. And it will just be a partial investment here. A couple of deagles. A bit of utility up Banana, grab barrels. Can he get anything done? It is the P90 of Doom.
Grand final, P90.
Oh, we love to see it.
Makes perfect sense. As taking Art with him.
Not a bad one.
No, and Vinny's a little low. Obviously 1 HP is not much, but the amount of bullets he has just to expend into people. Any more damage would be lovely for JKS, but I think Henny's going to be the final hurdle. He just simply can't get over. We're back all even, 10-10 now.
And he's quick, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Real quick on that AWP. Money good now for the Thieves. They've taken the necessary save. They can get the AK-47s out. See where they want to take this because they know that the AWP will be on the board. Who's going to be using it? That's the question. Well, Vinny's more than happy to continue to rock this P90. MP9 for Caserado, Famas for Yuri, M4 for Henny, AWP for Art. A bit of a mixed buy. 4 AKs on the other side of things. Going to be a Galil coming in for the likes of Liaz. That's a very, very deep smoke in the early stages. Oh, waiting for it to bloom. That was perfect timing from Grant. He just gets a look in on Art, finds an opening kill. He's going to fall, so it's a 1-for-1 trade. But that favors the T's. They have an opportunity now to isolate some 4v2 duels across the map. You can see 2 players on A, 2 players over towards the top of Banana. Thieves are still split up, but look at Yuri's forward position. This comes down to timing. If he chooses to peek and JKS stays stoic over towards the trench, he might be able to find a frag. There's Vinny forcing forward with the AWP. Vinny gets 2. Azza eventually trades. JKS takes down Yuri looking for that space, and now it's a 2-on-2. So all across the map, we find some frags. The bomb's still down. 1 minute and 5 left on the clock. And now Caserado looking for room. Henny over towards B. The Thieves don't know exactly where these last 2 players lie. And now it becomes the problem of solving this puzzle. But as Caserado pushes
Did you ever
forward,
check on this?
oh, there's no way. And if JKS is in first, or if they're playing close in the buddy system, he's just going to get a double kill.
They seem aware of potentially apartments, but there's one, and that wasn't even the low player. Caserado making it look so easy, even with just that SMG. Pace being sped up by JKS. He knows he's low HP. He's going to try and make something happen. A miracle potentially would be what he's asking for. Caserado quick to the apartments. You're going to see that close in from Henny through towards Library. He needs clean fights on both of these, and I don't think they're going to give him any quarter in this.
Oh.
Nah, say goodnight.
Wow, all right. The defuse will come on in. They want to go get this AWP and Banana. That's why we're not seeing the defuse come in through immediately. It is a 10-second defuse as there's no kit on the board for FURIA, but the AWP should be picked up any second now. There it is, and a kit for Caserado to carry forward. So 2 in a row now for FURIA. As on this 3 in a row as they've posted 5 out of the last 6 rounds. You see this just jumping. Hello. Pre-firing. JKS goes down. He was so low, very fragile, only 7 points of health. The MP9 good enough to get it done. And just all that space being taken from FURIA, you can see how janky and awkward that makes it in the mid-round for the likes of JKS and Azza. Corners that they couldn't even possibly consider clearing. They will be buying in with the Techers that Wreckers and a MAC-10 for JKS and a good slew of utility behind it as well. Deep smoke.
God, this Banana fight has so many bodies now, just littered around from the last couple of rounds. Does look as though the utility's kind of done enough, and they're leaving?
Wow, this is a massive gamble call being made by FURIA here. This is perplexing. We saw the Thieves make a lot of gamble plays themselves against EG, but this one is even more Quizzical.
Was there any indicators? I didn't even see a smoke or anything.
I guess they were just expecting an execute onto that A side of the map. Now they've completely lost B. They have a lot of utility to work with here, Lauren. So if we're going to start walking through what is possible as a retake, 4-up Banana seems absolutely mental. Someone must flash for JKS. Leaz or Jacob have them.
It's too late. It's too late. It's way too late. Vinny's way further ahead. Already over the corner, now looking for more.
They can just execute B, Lauren. They can use smokes towards CT and Coffin, Molotovs towards the site.
Oh my God. This is nuts. This is absolutely, you're right. It is literally a B hit coming through, and now holding it is 4 Tech-9s? Leaz has been nuts with it, to be fair. Don't forget what happened to Mirage, but Daza just right next to him in the smoke, but now he's dead, and there's nothing to be done. Furia hit the execution on B on the CT side.
Yeah, look, it's off meta. It's unorthodox. It's unusual. But we're seeing it and we're getting it here today. The Thieves, I'd be taking a bloody timeout after that one too. Guys, we're going to execute B. We got banana control. We're going in. Wait, no one's here? Okay, I guess. So the plant for the Thieves is great, and this was that timing. So you can see Vinny flashed up, but the flash was just a moment too late there. I don't think you'd be expecting so many players to be barreling in such a cavalier fashion up banana, and then in they go. Treating it like any execute any day of the week. Smoke towards CT, smoke towards Coffin, Molotov towards the new box. The flashes were good, and eventually Furia come through with the defuse. So that's kind of a gut call to come in mid-round, and yeah, I would be frustrated too. You don't expect to see that one. There's the Aussie contingent of the fan cams. Good to see people turning up early in the morning to watch this one here, but hopefully the Thieves can give you something to cheer about. Getting back underway, round number 23, scoreline 12-10 in favor of Furia, the Brazilians. 4 rounds away from locking this one down. More of the same. Default utility, smoke towards top banana to obscure the vision of the Furia players. This locks them out for going for aggressive control. They will need to boost and clear out in the fashion you're seeing now. A Molotov hold them at bay for a little bit longer, but I feel like Furia will get control. And if the Thieves want to react quickly, they need to execute now, because back over towards A, the 2 B leaners, Art and Henny, are going to be in position to help out Quesarado and Yuri.
That's a chunky nade. Yeah, Jacob's going to take the vast majority of that damage, and you're right, the timing's faded away from the Thieves of getting any sort of advantage out of it. Art's going to be comfortable towards banana, no pressure there. And it looks like it's go time, execution heavy, 3 through the apartments. Quesarado unfazed! Oh, unflashed, unfazed, and immovable as Vinny supports. It's clean, it's a shutdown, it's 5 kills and no response.
Oh, this one's getting away from the Thieves here, but Furia, it was a dominant season. It was just towards the tail end of the regular season where they started to drop games, one of which was to the 100 Thieves in 2-0 fashion. Well, it can't be that way this evening, as they are laying the pain down. Guaranteed themselves a top 2 seed going into the playoffs. Had a matchup against EG where they just beasted them. Ripped EG limb from limb. And the Thieves, they've been putting up a bit of a fight, but rattled on Vertigo, their map choice. And, well, Yuri, the man who did it, the man on top of that boost, he continues to find damage. Nades, Molotovs, it's all good. It's down towards second middle there, taking this defensive side and turning it into the attack as Art will find Azza. Kills continue to fall against the Thieves, and they are rattled. Art finds another. What can they even do? What can they even say? Art, it's masterful. Look at this. Door opens. Guess what? You're all dead. Another clean round as Furia, they're not taking their foot off the gas. 2 more rounds. That's all they need.
Thieves starting to stare down the barrel of a gun. Timeout called. Looks potentially technical. I don't see a color on it, so we'll have to give it a sec. But yeah, Art has been outstanding, honestly. I've loved the aggression. He's shown versatility. Whether it be with P90s, whether it be with pistols, rifles, or an AWP, he has shown real diligence throughout this matchup.
It's hard to see how the Thieves can get back into this. Furia are dictating the pace of the game, and they're on the CT side, taking the fight round after round. Aggression. Hart getting 3 with the AWP, just up and over, around, anywhere you want. And I call them meta breakers just because the way that Furia approaches the game, we don't see anybody else do it just quite like them. Can't wait till we get back to international play to see if they can hang with the big boys of Europe, see if they can take some of this flair. That will be the pistols for the Thieves here. Tech9's in play. Liaz and Jacob yet to buy. Looks like they're going to be following suit with their teammates. Light Kevlar for a couple, head armor for a few. Utility as well. Can cobble together a bit of an execute here, but if the Thieves want to avoid having to deal with 5 rounds straight just to get to overtime, they need to make this buy work. Fast towards Banana they go. Nade damage already. Lauren, this is not looking good.
No, it's not. And Vinny does lose his life for it. Now, problem is, once you get past that, it's a comfortable spray and it's a comfortable shutdown. Again, the Thieves running back into the brick wall of Brazilians who will not be moved. Another on the board. It's 15 now for FURIA, closing in on the victory. One more round.
It's quick, but that's the way FURIA do things. They're making this one look way too easy. The Thieves can't mount too much of a fight. There's been clean round after clean round. That there, sure they lose a frag, but they mop it up. The AKs are out. This is the last-ditch attempt for the Thieves. They've got to make something work now.
All right, it's all to you, 100 Thieves. Your destiny is in your own hands. Is it over with only 2 played maps? Back towards Banana, the relentless amount of utility coming through, however. Art stands tall, doesn't get the shot he wants, but still does some damage. The nade might be enough, it is. And down goes Henny, looking for more. On the hunt, FURIA, vicious in approach. And looking surrounded as 100 Thieves. You got Yuri now looking so poised. This is everything they've dreamed of. FURIA have played outstanding Counter-Strike throughout the regular season and only improved in these moments. And one by one, the Thieves come, and one by one, they fall. There's only one still standing, and it's JKS. The bomb surrounded. The nades come through. Vinny waits on the other side to sign the death warrant. But no, JKS still stands. Takes a boatload of damage, though. You can see them closing in step by step. Victory just a second away as JKS can't do it. Henny's gonna seal it. It's FURIA to be the victors. An unfamiliar form, unique to only themselves. They've torn up North America. They have looked like no one